more than half the draft happens. The Patriots play a first-place schedule this year, face the NFC North, and now carry the perception baggage regardless of what's true. Like you make a Super Bowl, you finally get out from under Robert Kraft and the sauna story, and now this is back. Yep. Bill Belichick causes a scene, and it's not even your problem, and then boom, Mike Vrabel, the least dramatic coach ever, from the top rope with the affair with an insider. Just the script is fire this year.
Starting early. All right, let's see what we got here.
Few numbers this week that are worth sitting with. Aviation mechanics. More than 40% of America's aviation mechanics are more than 60 years old and approaching retirement. Airlines cannot find enough of them. Many make six figures, but that doesn't matter because the pipeline isn't there. The next time your flight is delayed for a maintenance issue, this is part of the backdrop.
Yeah, so what do we do when they're all gone? I mean, I think just an instant reaction, maybe common sense answer would be to employ some veterans there. Like,
right?
They got to work on those aircraft.
On stuff.
Oh yeah, totally.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sean for president. The average American spoke 11,900 words per day in 2019. In 2005, it was 16,632. That's a 28% drop in 14 years. Researchers at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, and the University of Arizona published this. The argument is that retreating into online spaces is making us actually talk less, and speaking less could lead to a decline in the cognitive work that conversation requires. We're literally having fewer real conversations as a society.
Yeah, I think you could kind of notice that in your day-to-day too, right? Like more and more things are just being taken online and just being skipped over entirely. It's, I think that's a significant drop, and I think it's noticeable.
And just like there's something with the generations that haven't something about the way people who never used a landline use a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess so. You had to learn etiquette to answer the landline. It was like a thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You had to learn to do stuff. Cell phones, it's like you learn how to text and do the internet, and then eventually it goes off and you're like, what is that sound? And it's a phone call.
I hate it. It's my least favorite part of my cell phone.
I love it. Regal Cinemas recently charged $50 for opening night seats in their best theaters for Dune Part 3. Some 17% of all film tickets sold last year were for premium format theaters, bigger screens, better sound, up from 13% in 2021. So from 13 to 17. The cinema industry is copying the playbook from airlines and hotels. If you love movies and have the money, you pay. If you don't, you watch it at home. The middle is getting squeezed out.
Yeah, that's absurd. $50. I can't see myself ever paying that. I don't care what movie it is.
It's your movie. And the one that connects directly to what we're doing next. Kimi Antonelli is 19 years old, the youngest ever Formula One World Championship leader. He heads into Miami this weekend as the first Italian to win a Grand Prix race in 2 decades. He has now won back-to-back races in China and Japan, 19 years old, leading the World Championship. And we're about to spend the next couple of minutes talking about his team, his competitors, and the sport he's currently running.
Yeah, and speaking of Formula One being in everything right now, there's a lawsuit this week that starts with running shoes and ends with a Mercedes F1. Ian, what you got here on this
one? American track and field world champion Abby Steiner, 2-time world champion, 4-time NCAA national champion, holds the U.S. indoor records in the 200 and 300 meter sprints. Well, she's suing Puma and Mercedes Formula One team. Filed in Massachusetts, the claim, the carbon fiber plate and nitrofoam technology in Puma's shoes changed her foot and ankle mechanics in ways that increased injury risk and that those design flaws were known and not disclosed.
How is Mercedes F1 involved in this running shoe lawsuit, though?
This is where it gets interesting. Otherwise, why would we be talking about this? Puma and Mercedes have had a partnership where F1 Engineering Insights help design track and field spikes. Mercedes technology, or Mercedes technical knowledge, the kind of precision engineering that goes into Formula One cars, gets applied to athletic footwear. The lawsuit claims Mercedes was involved in and had control over the design, development, testing, manufacture, marketing, and distribution of the shoes. Mercedes' statement to The Athletic, no comment. I mean, by 2025, Steiner had undergone multiple surgeries and rehabilitations for foot injuries. In 24, she posted about limping to and from practice during an Olympic year. Quote, getting through on sheer willpower to fulfill a lifelong dream. In August 2025, she announced she was taking a step back from running. The lawsuit alleges the injuries ended her career.
So is there anything actually to this, or is this a bit of a legal stretch, kind of a cash grab? I don't know. What do you think?
The filing is specific. It's not just that Puma made bad shoes, it's that the defendants, including Mercedes, were aware the carbon fiber plate technology altered the biomechanics of runners and caused bone stress injuries, and did not report the defects or notify the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. Whether that's provable is a different question. But the F1 engineering connection is real. And this is what happens when Formula One technology crosses over into other industries and something goes wrong.
All right. That's a wild one to start our F1 segment with.
Time to F around in full.
Let's do it.